Are we recording? Oh. You ever heard the song "Fuck Shit Stack"? It's by a comedian, dude. He's hilarious. He uses a loop station to record his voice and put effects on it to make songs live. Reggie something, and he has a song called "Fuck Shit Stack." Fuck shit stack. Take some fucking, then some shit, then some fucking, some shit, and you gotta fuck shit stack. Something like that. You know, that's how I feel about Xsplit. I don't remember its real name because I almost wanted to call it Xshit, which is the nickname I've come up for the software. But yeah, like the lyrics of that song is what I catch myself saying as I use their software. It's just funny. It's almost like he too had an experience with Xshit and found himself saying, you got some fuck and then some shit and some fuck and then some shit and you got a fuck shit stack. See, like that's how I felt. Like the little in the bottom right corner is your scenes, and then the top left is the record button. So when you switch scenes, it fucks up everything. It fucks up there. So then you click on record, and it freezes again because it can't handle you picking something in the menu. So you got some fuck, and then you got some shit. So then it switches scenes. It finally switches scenes. It takes like a full minute to load. Switches scenes, and then shit on the scene doesn't work. So you got some more fuck. So you got, like, you know, because I have all these moving pictures and these GIFs. They're just frozen. They're frozen GIFs. They're JPEGs of the first, you know, thing on. You know, so whatever. So now you got some fuck and some shit, and you got some more fuck, and then your thing says record, and then it starts the counter's not going up like it did the first second. It always goes 0-1, right? And then but you don't see 0-2 and 0-3 and 0-4, and yeah, it's just still 0-1. You're like, are we fucking recording? Is this happening? Is it going down? You know, have we frozen time? Xshit is such a superior software that they charge you $80 a year for, so that it freezes shit and doesn't record when you tell it to. Wonderful software. So you have some fuck, and then you have some shit, and you have some more fuck, and then you have some more shit. So it's a fuck shit stack. There you go, XSplit. You always hound me for my opinions on shit. Like, we would love your feedback. There's my feedback. Take some fuck and some shit and some fuck and then shit, and you got a fuck shit software. The fuck shit software. Ugh. God, I hate XSplit. I just wish I could get goddamn OBS to work. I don't know. Everyone else figures it out. All these stupid 10-year-olds with like TikToks and Twitch streams can figure this shit out. I can't. I don't know. I built my computer. Maybe I fucked it up, but I cannot get OBS to work. Like, all it does, like I'm only allowed one audio. That's what I can't figure out. Like, I can either take the game audio or my voice audio. It's like mic or, you know, game. That's it. I can never get both of them to work, but I can get either one, but not both at the same time. And I've been walked through on people on my Discord. I've looked at videos, and I've done everything everyone says. It just doesn't fucking work. So I just need someone to come here that knows their shit and just sit down and go to town, you know. Here we go. You know, like, people ask me all the time what my favorite game is, which, I mean, I don't think that should ever be a question. Like, if you're talking to anybody professional, you should never ask that question. Because we're professionals because we like so many different games, you know? Like, we wouldn't be a professional at gaming if we only liked, like, one game, you know? So, I always think that's a really stupid question. that, like, you can't answer. Like, you just can't fucking answer. Like, you have to put another condition. You know, like, your favorite RPG, your favorite SNES game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just pick, like, out of all the million games in the world, oh, what's your favorite? It just doesn't work that way. There's too many different types. Like, it's apples and oranges thing. You know, like, you can't have a favorite apple in the same category as favorite fruit. Oh, whoa. That hit me kind of weird. Kind of an old bud. Whew, alright. So, but I would always say, like, favorite Super Nintendo game? This game for sure. I fucking love Link to the Past, dude. It's just, it hits it everywhere you need to hit it. Like, graphics are amazing, soundtrack is one of the best, the gameplay is perfect, the control is perfect, you know. It seems like there's almost 2 games in one, because you gotta collect all the medallions, or amulets, whatever they're called. Sorry, I'm still pulling, like, hair out of my nose. Yes, thank you, kitty. That's all because of you. And then, like, it's so perfect, you know, because then the next round, you fight the dude, Agamemnon, or whatever the fuck his name is, the wizard, and then you fight, or then you go to, like, the Dark World, and there's, like, the 7 of those, and, like, dude, I'm telling you, like, it's just so perfect. The whole Dark World, Light World thing is amazing. The one to explore is awesome, because you play some RPGs, and, like, it doesn't, like, really reward you with anything, or, like, it's really boring to explore past, like, the main quest. I always felt that way, like, on big games, like, even Borderlands. Like, Borderlands just doesn't, like, they're just there for extra experience, because they want you to grind, because it's grind heavy. But, yeah, like, you just don't care, you know, like, okay, like, it doesn't add to the storyline, it doesn't give you anything good. So, a lot of games do that, and it's not at fault at the game, it's just kind of the nature of the beast. But, you know, like, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, just, like, it doesn't fall prey to it. I don't know how. It got away with it. It's fucking awesome. I just think it's, like, has a lot of replay value. That's another thing that gets RPGs. It's like, a lot of people, once you play it, you played it. Which is true. It kind of is, because, like, half of the excitement is the puzzle solving, and once you know the puzzles, it's more an algorithm than a game. You know, you just go through the steps. But again, that game, there's so many, like, side quests and random shit you have to do. Like, you know, like, you have to get, like, a shovel and dig up the flute to do this. You know, like, it's not just get the item from the dungeon to go to the next dungeon. You know, so it makes you want to explore the world more, which is fun on your second playthrough, because then you start to look at things different. Like, your first playthrough through something like that, you're not paying attention to all details. You're just so focused on what you have to do, and you're still learning, that, like, the second time you play it, you really, like, you experience it differently, and you appreciate it more, you know, because you get to see more of it. You know, you're like, oh, I've already know what I got to do. I've already done this. Now I can look at, you know, like, the graphics of the trees, or, like, what this person's saying, and that's why I really love an RPG that has good replay value, because of that reason and others. But one of my other favorite reasons is that it's not too long. Like, it's hard to do in one sitting. Don't get me wrong. If it's even yeah, it's possible. I'm sure you can probably beat it in, like, 4 hours. But it's like a weekend thing. Like, you can start on Saturday, play it, get most of the way through it, and then pick it up on Sunday and finish it. You know, and I love weekend games. Those are my favorite growing up, because, like, we had to rent games. You know, which I always feel sorry for these new generations, because they have to fucking buy everything they want to play, because it's all done online. You can't just rent a game. Like, someone's going to steal my idea. You say it right here on January 7th, 2021. There should be a streaming service of games where you can rent them for the weekend. Because, like, yeah, we found out a lot of games suck by renting them, but it costs us $2. And then we're like, okay, well, we'll just spend $2, and then you get, like, Ninja Gaiden 3, and you're like, holy fuck, and you beat it in a weekend, and you're like, that game was awesome, but you don't need to, like, own it again, you know, because you beat it. Or you know, you might have not beaten it, but then the next time you rent it, you know, it's another $2, but you spend a total of $4, and you're like, fuck yeah, man. So it just allowed us to experience more games, you know. Which I guess you guys, the way you do it now is with YouTube videos and like streamers and stuff. But I don't know, like I'd rather play it than just watch someone play it. I do enjoy watching people play video games. In fact, that is about 80% of my entertainment is watching other people play video games. But you know, I don't like. I wouldn't like it if that's my only option. You know, I'd want to play them, and I just think it would be really cool. And I think they don't do it anymore because they realized they were losing a lot of money. Because kids would just be like that. They'd be like, hey, I rented that game, you know, a month ago. It fucking sucks. And then also what works is people would say, hey, I beat that game in a weekend. Just go rent it. Don't spend, you know, the 70, 80 bucks on the game. Because that's how much they were. Believe it or not, they were more expensive back then. I remember it being more expensive than 60 bucks. And you would just tell your friend, dude, don't spend that money. Just go rent it at A+ Video for $1. It's on, you know, NES games are on sale this month, half off. Go rent it for $1, you know. Rent it for an entire week, you know, throw down 3. Because that was the coolest thing about, I don't know, outside of Ohio, you know, I was only a kid here. And I'm not even all of Ohio, just, you know, Northeast Ohio. But we had this place called A+ Videos, and they would run sales like grocery stores do. And if you were a member, you can get it, like half off NES games, or like buy one, get one movie rentals, you know. And every month, they would have a new one. And they did the NES games at least once a year, at least. Because you gotta remember at the time, there wasn't much else. There was like NES, SNES, Sega. We didn't even have TurboGrafx shit in there, or Atari. And then, oh yeah, I remember it up till like PlayStation 1 when discs came out. But yeah, like those places were awesome, and they'd hook you up because they knew not a lot of people were coming in. You know, you gotta remember, no internet, none of that. So like information wasn't passed. People didn't know about shit. It was literally you just knew by word of mouth. You know, you're a kid. You don't watch news or nothing. So like you would just see a new game pop up and go, anybody check that game out yet? You know, you had to talk to each other or get Nintendo Power. But like, just the whole renting thing, it was just so much better for us, but so much shittier for them. Maybe that's why they charged more for the games. But I was always mad about that. I was always mad about the switch over, because those places went out of business, like Blockbuster and all that, and then it just went all digital, and I think it screwed up everything. Because I think even more so now, if they brought back the rental system, or like I would say, another idea that they're going to steal on January 7th of 2021 is, you know how they have like trailers? They used to give out demo discs, like trailers for movies. You know, they show you like a chopped up like 4-minute version of the movie. Well, they should do that for video games. Like have them play like just like the tutorial. That's it. Like tutorial for free. It's like one level, you know, just to show them the game. And then like if they wanted to see it, you know, let them spend like $5 on a trailer, or not but you know, like the equivalent, which would be like a demo. Because we used to get demo discs all the fucking time, man. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Talk about a banger. I will say, Super Nintendo soundtracks were good for like if you were in like a rock metal band. You know, little guitar riffs. You know, they had good drum beats. Like they were like fleshed out songs. And if I can ever get my studio put together completely, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna remix this shit. I just gotta find a piano or keyboard. Like Johnny got a guitar, so I'm sure he'll let me use his, but we gotta get some pedals and effects and stuff. But I'm gonna try to play these songs, like every instrument in it. But like whatever sound I think, like this. Like just like a radio edit metal band. Like not so much Disturbed, like a little bit set back, like 3 Days Grace. like their kind of style would sound good with this. That like trumpet sound that's being played on the keyboard, that would be your lead guitar line. And there's a bass in there. That lower horn. So there's three. There's two leads and a bass, and then a drummer. But see, you just pick out those parts. You just figure out how to play them. And you just play them and layer record it. It'll be, as Texas Roadhouse says, legendary. Why are you looking at me like that, cat? Oh, yeah, dude. God, looks like I'm like bald. This is my hair color. Come on, Leia, rock up me. She not feeling the axle way. What's up, dude? Oh, you just want some pets? Alright. See if I can get her to yawn for you. Come on, give me one. Give me one. No? Come on, give me a yawn. Give me a yawn. Usually when I scratch her head like that, I get a yawn, but she's like all like jittery. Come on, give it to me. Oh, you dick. Come on, give me the yawn. Ah, you suck. Perform, bitch. Come on. Come on, do it. Oh, it's because I said something on camera, isn't it? Come on. Dude, pick a hand. Ah! She like butt scratches out. Butt scratches. Butt scratches. Butt scratches. Yeah, see? Going nuts. Damn, you're really in the mood here, aren't you? Oh, look at all his hair, dude. So, what's the game plan here, Cat? What, more? Okay. But dude, I got people entertained. Yeah, dude, I mean, see, now I got cat hair. That's the worst part. She like sheds really bad. Like when you pet her, she sheds like crazy. And then like you inhale through your nose or something, it gets all in there. Oh, you're just gonna, okay. Is this what we're doing? Maybe if you give me a yawn. Oh, you suck. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Ah! I want you to do it. Oh my gosh, all this hair. Oh, I know. Yeah, but dude, I have to entertain people. I mean, I can play with you on my lap, but I mean, you gonna be cool? You're never that cool. You're the wild tumor cat. You know what? You're gonna yawn, aren't you? You can't see you. There it is. I don't know if you guys can see it. Such a good kitty.